pitches. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. They've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the Pandas taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Pandas offense takes the field. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Snagged in the middle, it's Parrish. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feel this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. As we impact players for this game. David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do it.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Pandas decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Bringing it back, it's Lovett. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard.
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here for the offense. Pulls and fires complete. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. And oftentimes you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. It must be great to be a Georgia linebacker. Coming downhill with speed, defensive front eats up blockers, and you make the play.
It is nice, and it's nice because usually they got 3 guys in front of you.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Pandas will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll bring it back. It's Lovett. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Going downfield for the big play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Moncrief. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's dealt. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The lone back's got it. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. The option look. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
On the move, it's Lovett. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He rifles one deep down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, things have mostly been going right for this offense in this game so far. That's why they have the lead they have. But that time, a little bit of a mental error. That should have been intercepted. Don't love the decision by the quarterback.
Got his man downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic, throwing the football down the field.
The Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Moncrief. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He's back to throw on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Pandas will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On the return, it's Lovett. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off play action on first down. fires to the middle. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Now the play fake. Turns it loose deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to throw, it's Moncrief. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverage.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
How about the day for this young player? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That's reeled in, it's dealt. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Georgia!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man on the outside. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Then the short completion brings up 2nd down. Trying to get the corner. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Looking for a block. It's Lovett. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this.
This is as good as it gets. Defense made the play. Now offense gets a chance, Jesse, to go cash this in.
Yeah, they got to pay this one off, too. They would...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Dogs!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to Army. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The pitch to the left. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled him. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Returner is tackled down at the 37. And
they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to get to it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Bulldogs have their offense in high gear.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Moncrief. Trying to get to him. He'll try to do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. With the catch, it's Sheffield. Stopped after making the catch. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Leaves it with the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Pandas will call on their punt team. Looking for a block. It's Lovett. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessfully, but that...
Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Pulls it in. It's Delton. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Finds his man enough for the 1st. And he'll be ridden out of bounds, but not before a good pickup on that one.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground.
He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The just about 30 seconds to go in the half. How aggressive do you want to be here? Makes the grab. It's Parrish. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. That last completion has him set up, second and short. He's looking to throw. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Pandas have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on second down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Pandas will line up to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback checking off. Back to pass, it's Moncrief. He rifles one deep to the left. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
The Pandas will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires to the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Well, these DBs better stay ready, man. I know you're losing the game by a lot right now, but this offense is still taking shots, so you've got to continue to stay ready and make plays like they were able to do on that last one, forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Reels it in down the left side. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Dogs! And the beatdown has ensued.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 13 over the Astronauts. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Wicks. And the quarterback is snowed under. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Oh, look out! And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. They want to throw it. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Field goal is good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
Georgia, 72. Pandas, 3.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He tries to take the top off. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, man, they've got a big lead on offense, and they are still taking shots. They are challenging this secondary deep down the field. They barely missed that one.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Brings it in down the left side. Off he goes. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
Man, that's a really nice job executing by this offense. 3rd down, defense expecting pass. They had a plan. Quarterback drops back, gets rid of the football. Nice job after the catch, and a great job setting up a 1st and goal for this offense.
He caught it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the punishment has been extended.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And here's the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball deep. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Pandas will punt this one away. Slips through the line. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the offense on second down.
Get set.
Trying play action. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Touchdown, Georgia! And the stomping has commenced.
And the big play starts with the protection up front. This takes a long time to develop. He's going to start all the way on the right side, run all the way across the field, so you got to have protection. He hangs in there, throws the football perfectly. The big play, the big touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Pandas will send out the punt unit. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Boy, did he show it all on that return. Explosiveness and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Now on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Getting deep in the third quarter here. Clock stopped with 1.5 minutes to go. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Goes to the option. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Pandas line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Ready to fire from the pistol. Dropping back, it's Moncrief. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. A new set of downs after the completion. Throws toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You simply don't see that very often. The quarterback of this guy's caliber.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I want to say remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. To the ground with the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to run, it's Etienne. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of...
Touchdown, Georgia! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got an open man. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. At the 20, he's got space. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Pandas.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Line gets set, 1st down. On the ground with the counter. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. 2nd down coming up. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And how about this offense? A little counter, a little misdirection. Get everybody's eyes going one direction. They go back the other way. Nice execution by the offense to make the big running play down the field.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Etienne. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The give on the counter. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
29.
Now on the counter. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On the run, it's Etienne. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.